Hey everyone, welcome back to the ranch. I survived another summer heat, doing the harvest, bringing in a lot of hay, taking care of animals, and now it's time to get back to producing more videos. So, season 7, oh my gosh, season 7 of Kettle Haven Ranch begins now. During this season, we're going to look at 40 acres of land. Some is really nice, some has been monocropped for years, so we need to get it back with perennial, and we're going to be plowing and planting, and hopefully we'll have a good germination and have a wonderful field starting next spring. I'm also excited for a new video on mob versus rotational grazing. That's one that we do here all year round, at least when the snow's not on the ground. And pretty much had a successful year this year. We got to do one last moving of all the fence lines and set up our final pasture before the snow. Additionally, we will be talking about sheep that are problems, especially ewes that are too smart for the britches, and that's going to be a fun video also. And over the winter, especially probably more like come spring, we have to rebuild the swather. It needs it. It needs a lot of work done to it, and we'll be doing that and videotaping a bunch of it. Sort of exciting. I know not all of you have a swather in your backyard to rebuild, but it is interesting to see how they work. Irrigation hand lines. This is a topic I've tried to do a couple times now and have failed miserably, taking too much footage, but we'll try to do a condensed one. And believe it or not, they're not as expensive as you think because they're not that popular anymore. They're very labor intensive. But here you see we have the pipe trailer with a bunch of the 30-foot aluminum sticks, and that's a 3-inch diameter. And then also we have a 2-inch lay flat on top of it, which I use that for other irrigation, which works out well. We'll talk about that too. And then for the bee lovers, especially Rodney, yes, there are bees in that one hive. Considering they all died out and had winter kill, how did they get there? I wonder. we also have another surprise place where the bees have swarmed to, and we'll be talking about that in that video. So stay tuned. Hit the like, subscribe to be notified on that one. It's classic. Pretty cool. And did I mention all the lambs we have this year? We got 15 or so, and a few bottle babies. And let's see if we can get them to come over. Hey, Butters! Butters! Come on, girls. Come on, boys. Vixen! No. Foxy, come by. Come by, Fox. Not away. Oh, well. She's confused. We'll bring them on over. Border collies don't work much with the lambs because they're in with them. When they get older, they're much better. Here's some of them. And where'd Butters go? Butters missed it. Okay. We'll be talking about lambs too. What to expect with them, and border collies on top of that. Okay, girls, leave them alone. We also have to talk about mobility and MS, disabled farming, ranching, how hard it is, what to expect, how to cheat it, all the tricks. Of course, I've been buzzing around in this video in the new Ranger, and boy, oh boy, we will be talking about accessories for Rangers, Polaris Rangers, and then also the hand controls, because I couldn't drive this without the hand controls. Right now, let's put the sheep out, and the girls need to go out and do some eating. Personally, as far as my health has gone, the MS seems pretty stable. Of course, this is a cool day. I gotta watch these girls here. No! Everybody back in. Come on, chocolate fudge. Come on, princess. And so I'm wearing a dark shirt. I'm not overheating from the partial sunlight we're getting. It's 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which makes it doable. The girls will get out of my way. There's Bella. Hi, Bella. She's a movie star. Come on, girls. Let's go. But still, I got to be careful. Now, also the Psionic Neural Sleeve I have on. This is the first time I've had it on in months because it's just too hot for me in my heat sensitivity. They do have a brand new Psionic Neural Sleeve 2 that is coming out. Actually is out and available. I'll be doing a video on that, just like we did on the first Psionic Neural Sleeve. Reviewing that after I get it in half a second. Let's get this gate open. Gate's jammed. Of course. Chocolate Fudge here is always the first one to go out. She's sort of the lead problem child. And look out, girls. Get by them without getting ran over. Now they go for a couple hours. They really don't like what's left in this field, so they're not that excited. Hi, Frog Dog. There's Frogger, our first bottle baby. There she goes. She's sort of stuck up a bit. But down they go to eat. I should have pointed out Tweedledum. Tweedledum and Tweedledee are two ewes we have, and they're the big problem makers. They cause a lot of trouble out grazing, either getting stuck somewhere or finding a way out and letting the rest of the flock out. So that is really, oh well, we'll talk about it in a future video because she is sneaky. I should say they both are. They're sisters. Alrighty, and electric fences. How to get the most out of your electric fence. We got that coming up too. Remember to like, subscribe, share with a friend, especially if you have someone interested in this stuff, a friend that is handicapped, disabled, however you want to describe it, that looks at something to get out and they can still be effective and still get out and move around. Maybe some of the tricks and tips that I have might help them a little bit, make it a little bit easier. Let's get the power going here. This particular one I have on, out, getting down, don't mean to show my butt to you guys. That one is running a Premier 1 device. The Prima Shock 4 electric fence we talked about in a previous video, and that's running about 3 kilovolts through 11 electronet segments, which is a lot. Of course, if it's wet out, it works a lot better. Our ground's so dry here that they can go underneath it. I think you can see them in the background still. They can go under it. The background, you hear the chickens. Sorry about that, can't control her. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. Spent a lot of time on the Ranger, like I said. And also, I do have some medication changes coming up, and I plan on sharing that. If you're not interested in any of that dealing with MS, just click past it, that's fine. If you know someone that might be, or heaven forbid, you might want to follow that information, at least watch it, then I hope it serves a purpose and gives more information. Try to be as correct as possible. So there they go. Probably be rounding them up in an hour or so when they get out, because the ground's so dry right at the moment. But tons of fun. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for new stuff. Everyone, stay safe, be healthy. Bye.